Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Rob Rivera. Who's on first? The show, and today I'm bringing you Noah and Lucas, and they're doing some great things. They're gonna tell us what they're doing. So go ahead, Noah, Lucas. Noah, what's going on? What you doing?
Um, I'm Noah, my brother Lucas. We are Perez Bros Baseball.
Yep.
We are also the founders of PBB Giveback. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about PBB Giveback. PBB Giveback is a non-profit organization where we bring a baseball equipment and school supplies to underprivileged children all around the world. As of right now, we are only going to DR. Next year, we are expanding to Puerto Rico, and from then on out, we are trying to go everywhere. We're trying to go to Africa, Asia, anywhere that there's baseball being played. We want to be there. We want to help. So
Yeah.
we are on our fifth year of the Give Back. So far, this is gonna be the biggest year yet. This is gonna be huge for us. It's gonna be awesome. Lucas, you wanna take off from there?
Yeah. Everything that we're doing is very heartwarming. You know, we're giving out a lot of equipment and it's just amazing, very young, both of us. It's a bright future ahead of us.
Okay. So I mean, who started this giving equipment? Who came up with this brainchild here? Who said, "Hey, I have a great idea." Who started that?
So both of us back
Yeah.
in 2021, I believe, we were going on vacation to DR and we told our parents, we were like, "Hey, we have some old gloves that we don't use." Well, it was like one glove at that time each. And we are like, "Is it okay if we bring it?" And then we looked through more and we had more of we had other equipment that we could bring and we are like, "Let's give this out." These kids, they do not have what we have over here in
Yeah.
in the States. So we brought the equipment, we gave it out, and then, ever since then, we've been bringing more and more equipment. We started off with how many tanks was it? One tank, and now last year we did what, 10? 10
10
tanks,
tanks.
10
Yeah.
boxes.
Now you said 10 tanks. What is that? What size is that?
It's like a barrel, 50
Okay.
gallon drum.
50-gallon drum. Oh wow. So you went
Yeah.
from one to like now you got 10?
And we're bringing even more. We have over what, 30 boxes? Yeah, over 30 boxes now, so
Now, so what does it take to start something like this?
You need to have a lot of dedication. You need to have a team. You need to work together because you can't do this by yourself. So both of us, we get the stuff, we put it in the tanks, the boxes, tape it up, and then we send it over there.
it's not only that, it's
Yeah.
that you really need to be passionate about this.
Hmm.
This takes so much passion. You cannot just come in with the idea thinking that, oh, I want to start a nonprofit. I'm gonna just bring one box and then I'll do that every year. That's not gonna grow and that's not gonna get anywhere. You have to do bigger and better things. All we've done is grown. We've become more organized. We're expanding space.
Yep.
We are asking for more donations, and everything has been going great so far. We are very grateful for everybody that donates to us. It is a blessing, truly,
Yeah.
truly.
Okay. So I mean, what inspired you to do this? What was your inspiration?
It was actually our grandpa. He used to tell stories about he used to play with a lemon and stick, and that just inspired us to bring some of our old equipment and asking our teammates, "Hey, do you have any extra pairs of cleats or batting gloves, maybe some bats?" And we'll just bring it. And our grandpa, he's just, "Yeah, you can give this out. It's amazing that like you guys are doing this."
Okay.
And we were young at that time, and he would tell us the stories, and it was just awesome to hear that. To hear that he used to play with a stick and a lemon, and they used to use cardboard and paper bags as gloves,
Yep.
and they all shared one bat sometimes, or they only had one baseball. We were like, we got to do something to help. Like we have to. So it was our grandpa that really got us into
Yeah.
this.
Oh wow. I remember my dad telling me some stories. They used to play with a branch, a branch, a thick branch. And one day a buddy of mine was pitching, and my dad said, "Your curveball hangs." And he goes, "No, no, it's a good curveball." He goes, "No, it hangs." And he goes, "If I had a bat, I would show you." He goes, "Oh yeah, if you had a bat, I would strike you out." Well, my dad went and grabbed a limb off the tree. He came back and three curveballs, three line drives. He broke the limb on the third one, and he goes, "I tell you, curveball hangs." And we were like, "Oh wow." Hit it with a tree limb. We're like, oh boy. You don't think about that. And you hear Mariano Rivera. He said he had a cardboard glove and he used to fold it up and put it in his back pocket. And I remember going to PR and we used to have a milk crate. A milk crate was our basketball net. And we had basketballs that had no grip, it had nothing. Those things,
Yeah.
they were smooth, so I'm glad you guys doing this, man. I mean, so where do you see this in like 5 or 10 years? Where are you guys gonna go with this?
We really want to expand, like coming off what Noah said. We want to go around the world, Africa, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Mexico, and handing out equipment and
To everyone.
yeah,
We want to help as many people as possible. In 5 to 10 years, I see this being one of the biggest baseball nonprofits in the world, honestly. I
yeah,
genuinely. And hopefully in the future, we don't only help bring baseball equipment. I want to do more school supplies. This year, we are doing a lot of school supplies. We are giving kids bags with baseball equipment and school supplies
mhm.
because we want kids to stay in school, off the streets, and on the field. That's like our
It's
motive.
not just about playing sports. You need to
Yeah,
have,
you need to have good academics,
yep,
and school is a big part of being an athlete.
of course.
Okay. I mean, you guys seem like you're so adult. It's incredible. You said when you were younger, before you said when I was younger, and I'm sitting there going, "You're still young, puppy. You're still young."
Yeah,
All right. I mean, so doing all this, what has it taught you? What lessons have you learned from doing all this stuff?
well, I've learned that you need to be humble and you can never let anything tear you down or let anybody tear you down. There's always going to be somebody that's jealous or that's going to hate. And you need to put that to the back and focus on what you're trying to do. You just want to reach your goal. And once you reach your goal, those people are going to be like, "Wow,
Yep.
you did it." Like they're going to be shocked.
Okay. Have you learned anything about like doing businesses and licensing and international affairs? You guys are going to DR. I know you have to deal with a lot of international stuff. I'm sure they're asking, "Hey,
Yeah.
what's all this stuff going?"
Yeah.
You guys
That
have to deal with
is
some of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so now we're starting to get more stuff and we're starting to get stopped at airports now
Yeah.
that they're like checking what we have and then also in the past years when we get the stuff over there it has to obviously go through customs and sometimes the customs worker will take stuff
Yeah.
and it's not like they do not take a lot but we're kind of getting to the point where we're bringing so much stuff that it's getting a little bit scary because we are getting donations from big companies and we do not want any of our
Yeah.
stuff to get
Yeah.
compromised by any of the workers so it's getting a little bit like scary and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
I
I think,
think
I
we got
think
it.
we're pretty.
Like, so they're if you're sending 10 barrels and they you wind up with two missing, you know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. But usually they like they won't take the barrels. They'll just take stuff out of them.
okay.
And we notice because we keep everything counted.
Yeah, we
So
do.
yeah,
So instead of having 20 batch, you got 16, stuff like that. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's getting a little touchy. Okay. All right. So like Lucas, give me a moment that like it touched you when you gave somebody a glove, a ball, a hat or something and they said, "Oh wow," and they looked at it like it was gold. You ever get a moment like that where it like touched you in the heart?
What touched me the most is when we did the really big break last year.
baseball cards.
When
Yeah,
when everybody opened the packs, I hear everybody, "Oh, look, this is my favorite player, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis," and it's just very heartwarming because I open a lot of cards. I love collecting cards. Me and my brother have a pretty big collection. Is seeing them smile, seeing their favorite baseball player, it's
Hmm.
just really heartwarming for me because that's something I love doing too.
Okay.
100%. And something for me as well is that, but also we have had multiple occasions where a parent will come up to us and thank us, and
Yeah.
that is you will not understand. It's so hard to explain the feeling of
Hmm.
that when somebody's parent comes and thanks us, saying that oh he had no cleats, he didn't have a glove, and you guys just gave him this. It is so awesome, so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So I used to umpire in Pennsylvania, and we had invited an African team to come and play in Pennsylvania, and they were able we were able to get them over there, and they played in the tournament in Pennsylvania. And one of the shocking things to me was one of the kids did not have a decent pair of cleats, and we got him a pair of cleats. But the other thing was one of the parents, the lady came up and she says, "How do you clean the baseballs?" And I'm looking at her and I said, what do you mean?" And she goes, "Every time we come to the game, you have the beautiful baseball, it looks so nice. How do you get it clean?" And we were like, "We don't clean them, we use new ones." And she goes,
The new baseball.
New baseballs?" I said, "Yeah, every game we get a box of baseballs, and we try to use anywhere, about 5, 6 baseballs, the max, to try to keep it." And she goes, "New ones?" And when I showed her the box, she was like, oh, she never seen a brand new box of baseballs. And
Yeah.
right there, I was just like, wow. That to think here we are, we get brand new baseballs every game, and now they're asking me how you clean them. And I'm like, "No, it's brand new.
Yeah, that's
That's
that's crazy.
it's crazy, right?" All right.
Hmm.
So I mean, if you couldn't play baseball tomorrow, no more. You can't play any baseball anymore. I mean, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that, Noah? What would you do? How would you feel?
I would be heartbroken. Baseball is like I've been a fan since I was a little kid. I was pretty much born into baseball. My whole family loves the sport. Um, if I couldn't play tomorrow, I honestly do not know what I would do, but like, oh, hold on, wait, I got a question. Would I be able to still do stuff related to baseball?
Yeah, you just couldn't play. You
Okay.
couldn't be on the field.
Okay,
So
okay.
I would most likely be a coach or a personal trainer, because my future, when I think about it, if I do not play in the major leagues, I actually want to do that. I would like to become a personal trainer or a coach at maybe a school. I think I have a pretty good expertise to play, so
Hmm.
I think I would be a pretty good coach.
I would be devastated. Because coming up with what Noah said, I would also want to become a coach. We both have the same answer.
Yeah,
Because what if we both start our own facility and we just do a clinic?
yeah,
Both of us having the same facility and we do lessons with each other. It would be fun to work together, knowing that we both want to make it to the MLB.
yeah,
But we would still do the nonprofit, which is also something else that we can do with baseball related.
yeah.
But baseball's our whole life, both of us. We love
You
playing.
guys, you guys ever thought about umpiring?
I don't know about that
Nah.
one.
Come on, look at the face. I like the face. I like the face.
I've thought about it a few times, but I'm like, I don't really want to deal with the hassle of parents. Now I want to deal
Yeah.
with the coaches and then the
Hmm.
kids chirping. I don't like that.
you know, how
I
about you?
couldn't.
How about you, Lucas? You don't want it either. You don't want none of that.
Nah.
You don't want none of that smoke. I don't want no smoke.
No, no.
All right. So now, listen. Here's my other question. So you giving away all this baseball game, man. What about the umpires, man? You leaving the umpire because a game without an umpire. You know what they call that, right? It's called practice. All right.
You're right.
No umpire,
Well,
no
we
game.
have we have not moved on to umpires, but what we do donate a lot of is baseballs.
Okay.
And I'm guessing we donate to leagues in Dominican Republic. So if they do use the baseballs not only for practice, maybe whenever they have games and they have an umpire, they'll give them the baseballs.
They'll get the clean.
So
They'll get the clean baseballs to start.
yeah, yeah, the new ones, yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. So, what advice do you give people out there? Someone who wants to start something like you guys did. What advice would you give them?
You need to be you need to have a lot of passion.
You need to be committed as well.
Yeah. And you have to work as a team.
Okay.
So it like if you don't have family members helping you, it's just you by yourself. It's gonna be very hard.
Yeah, I mean it's like you could do it alone. You could try.
Okay.
I well, but like we've always had people around us helping
Yeah.
and it's just been a breeze. Every year we do more and more. And if you really want to start, you need to be committed. You cannot give up and you really you need to be
Yeah.
passionate.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Don't
You're gonna
yeah.
waste your time.
Okay. Have you
Us,
done?
we are fully committed to this.
Mhm.
This right here, PBB Giveback. This is our brand. We represent this all the time. All the events we go to, we're wearing our gear.
Met Games,
You,
Fanatics Fest.
you need to network and you need to know people. Us getting connections has helped us so much. We
Yeah.
have got in contact with so many good companies that have helped us so well. We are so grateful for that. Like Bruce Bolt. We also have a website and we also have Dropbox locations. Dropbox locations are all of our facilities around us
Yeah.
in the Northeast. We go ask them, can we set up a Dropbox in your facility?
And they say
Everybody's
yes.
open. Most of them are open to
Yeah.
it, and we get a lot of donations from that.
So
All you do, you walk in, drop your donations in the bag in the box. We go pick it up, and it's sent
yeah,
off.
we pick it up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow. That's amazing stuff. I mean, so now what advice would you give somebody that, is playing baseball and they have dreams of making the major leagues? I mean, you guys are in the midst of that. You're in the midst of making them one major leagues. What advice would you give them? What do you say, Lucas?
No, I say you don't give up.
Okay.
I started playing when I was about 6, and I'm still playing, and I'm trying my best. Um, you need to. How am I gonna say this? You need to have a good mentality.
Okay.
Like you can't put yourself down because baseball's all about it's all mental, yeah. So if you put yourself down, oh, I'm gonna go 0 for 3 at the plate today. You're gonna go 0 for 3.
Okay.
But if you say I'm gonna get 3 hits, I'm gonna go 3 for 3. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay. How about you, Noah?
Um, yeah, never give up. Never let anybody tear you down. There's always going to be someone that is not wanting to succeed. Also, if you really want another big thing in baseball is exposure.
Mm.
Now with all the PG and all that stuff, if you can afford it, I say do it. A lot of people can't. Baseball's a super expensive sport, and that kind of sucks. I haven't been to many PG showcases. I would love to, but it's tough. If you're not going to that, make sure you train all the time. You need to be training consistently.
Somebody's gonna end up seeing you.
Exactly. Like, and listen, you could train every day, but maybe not every day. But you need to put in some type of work, and you need to get better. You cannot just work for no reason. You cannot just go outside and hit in the
Yep.
backyard with no purpose. You need to have a
Yeah.
purpose. You need to be like, okay, today I'm gonna focus on my mechanics.
You need to have a routine.
You need to have a routine.
My dad says, whenever I go out, you need to have a routine. First, we're gonna do this drill, then we're gonna do another drill. And once you have that routine, you're gonna
It's
you're gonna
easier.
start doing it every day, and you're gonna want to do it every day.
Okay. So now I have a quick question, and it happened to me. So now you're a dad now, and you have your family, and you have your kid, and you turn around and you tell your son, your daughter, "Hey, want to play baseball?" And they go, "No." How would you feel?
Okay, I have thought of this, and you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit like, damn, I want my son or my daughter to be similar to me. But listen, I'm not gonna force anything.
Yeah.
I will let them choose their path. I would always want the best for my child. So if they want to do another sport, I'm gonna give you all my effort. I'm gonna give you all I have for you to excel in what you want to do. I'm always gonna do just like how my parents
Yep.
do with me and my brother. They give us everything we need for baseball. We are super grateful for that. Without them, we would not be the athletes that we are today.
They get us Bruce Bowls, they get us new bats,
We get it.
gloves. We get
Awesome.
yeah, they give us.
All right, all right. How about you, Lucas? What would you say?
It's not my life, so they do what they want. Like coming off what Noah said, I'm gonna help them succeed in the sport that they want to do.
It doesn't have to be a sport. If they want to be someone who creates video games, I'll try to get you into a class to teach you coding.
Or
Like whatever you want to do, I'm always gonna be there.
or something like
teach
you're
them-
doing, podcast.
Yeah, you gotta teach them the mental side of everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's your guy's favorite player? Who's your favorite player, Noah?
My favorite player as of right now would probably be P. Crow Armstrong, PCA from the Cubs. He's just, bro, he's electric. He's fast. He makes crazy plays in center field. In the beginning of the season, he was in the MVP race. He was hitting bombs. But if not him, Ellie De La Cruz is somebody I also look up to. I kind of see a little bit of my play style. We both like to steal bases. We both, we both hit like we hit like good line drives, and we play the infield as well. So
Yeah, but I got a story with Armstrong. He took a picture with Ken Griffey Jr. and he put in the caption underneath. He's like uh, taking a picture with one of the greatest center fielders ever, and Ken Griffey Jr. And I thought that was hilarious.
he's funny. He's funny.
He's funny. How about you, Lucas? Who'd you want to meet? Who's the favorite player?
I love the Yankees. I love Aaron Judge, but Shohei Ohtani is a cyborg. He's a monster. I would want to meet him so bad. He seems like a really nice person, but on the field, he's so locked in pitching and hitting. 10 Ks and 3 home runs in a postseason game. That's not real. That's just not human.
And
That's
also,
dedication.
and also, we've already had the blessing to meet some of our favorite players before, like Tatis and Aaron Judge. We met Aaron Judge twice. We went to his camp, and that was cool. I pitched to him. Oh no, no, no. He pitched to me, and I hit a ground ball with him, sadly.
How about
He
how
pitched to
about,
me.
how about how
And
tall? How tall is that guy?
oh my God, he's a giant. And then he also pitched to Lucas,
I hit a home run.
and
off
Lucas
him.
hit a home run off Judge.
And I did his own stance and everything.
Yeah,
Come
so
on.
and then we also met Tatis after a Mets game. He was super cool, super chill. He was also Machado. We met so many great baseball players. I can't even count. It's so awesome.
But yeah, well, listen, I mean, I'm glad. So now, if somebody wants to get in touch with you guys, they want to donate to you guys. What's the website? Where do they go?
PBB Giveback. No, it's www.pbgiveback.org.
Okay,
You can
And
find us on there.
and then you can also find us at Instagram at PBB Giveback or Perezzo's Baseball and send us a DM.
okay,
And if you want to get into like further contact, if you want to know more, I think we have a WhatsApp, right? You can text us on WhatsApp. We're available on a good amount of platforms. So if anybody wants to get in touch, we also have email perezbrosbaseball at gmail.com.
okay. So I mean, what are you guys looking for? What are you guys looking to? What are you guys trying to get more of? What?
We're trying to get more monetary donations
Yep.
because with that will help us get new equipment and school supplies. We appreciate all of our used donations that we get. That is huge.
Yeah, that's
But with money and monetary donations, we have an account for the nonprofit, and we use a lot of that for brand new equipment, and it pays for shipping fees, and without shipping fees, we can't get the sub over there.
yeah.
All right.
So like we need to have money for that. We need to have money for it's a lot. So we're really looking for monetary donations.
Where would somebody send some money to? You guys have like a QR they can scan, or
We have in the website there is a link where it gives you everywhere you can pay, and we have PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App. We have all that,
okay?
and and
'Cause
we also take checks.
I got
We also
50
take
cents in my
checks.
pocket. It's been burning a hole in my pocket. I got 50 cents. I got 2 quarters here, been rubbing together, starting a fire in my pocket, man.
But also, we also do our PV Give Back tournament. We do raffles,
Oh
we do
yeah.
giveaways, which is also fun for us because we like seeing other kids play baseball, especially the little ones because it gets really intense. Scores are up there, 14, 15.
So with doing events, we take donations there, and then we also do at the Yogi Berra event, we had the spin the wheel, and we were selling baseball
Yeah,
cards,
yeah.
and all that goes to the PBB Give Back. So that's also a good way to get some money.
How'd you like that Yogi Berra event?
It was
Oh,
it was
that
amazing.
was great. That was
Yeah.
All right, so see that we're gonna sum it up. Anything you guys want to add to it? Want to say thank you to Dad and Mom and Dad?
Okay. Well, I'll give a big thank you to our PBB Give Back team. I'll give a big thank you to you. Thank you so much for having us here. And also a big thank you to all our
Yeah.
supporters. We appreciate everything everyone does for us. Without everyone supporting us,
Yeah.
none of this will be possible.
Nope.
We have so much motivation from everybody saying, wow, you guys are doing such a great job.
Yeah.
You guys are doing awesome things. Keep it up. And that just always wants us
To do more.
Yep, we always want to keep
Yeah.
on going. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to you for having us again. We really appreciate it.
All right. I said, well, there you go, guys. I got you, Noah. I got Lucas, and they're over there doing big things. These young men, it sound like 25-year-olds making business, doing business, handling business, right? All right, guys. Thanks for being on. I appreciate it. Tell your dad I said
Thank you.
Mario. All right. And guys, as we say here on Who's On First, keep swinging.
If you
Yep.
like the show, please do me a favor. Subscribe. Right. You see it? It's right there. Subscribe, share, like, and don't forget, put that bell on. It'll ding you when I put something else on, all right?